Hey everyone, it's Whisky Bloke, and you are on time. You are right on time. Doesn't have the same ring to it, does it? Oh, you're just in time for another damn good review. Cool. Okay, so this review is quite exciting. There's the box. Look at that. This is Caol Ila, aged 15 years, unpeated. So it's from Caol Ila Distillery, Portscape, Isle of Islay. Matured in refill American and European oak casks, vibrant natural cask strength. Caol Ila 15-year-old, unpeated, is as clean and fresh as the pale sky that follows clearing rain, while its intense flavours of sharp fruit and salty sweetness dance boldly across the tongue like flecks of foam over wind-lashed waves. 61.5 ABV. Woo-hoo! Oh man, just got to quickly think, am I going out for a drive after this? Probably not. Should be okay. There's the box, it's empty, don't worry, there's another one in there. There it is, put him there. Here's the bottle, bottled in 2016. I don't know if that label's on straight. Oh, naughty. Yeah, 61.5%, bit of writing on the front, nice textile. The colour, well, you can see for yourself. And as you may have noticed, just going to pop that there, I've actually poured two. Why have I poured two? Well, I've not been asked to do this, but I want to lovingly find something out. I want to see if one of these glasses gives me an edge. There's nothing in it for me. Well, I suppose there's something in it for me. I will answer a question. Question of which one is better. So, yeah, let's go from there really. So let's have a look. Go for one of these two. Both at the same time. One nostril each. No, I won't do that. But here we have a standard glass that many of you are familiar with. And here we have a slightly different glass that I was questioned on recently, and I take comments on videos very seriously unless they're horrible, and then I don't take them seriously. I know that person's just having a laugh, and I love comedians, so thank you. Let's see what we get. I'm going to go straight into this because I've got two to do, so it's probably going to take me twice as long. Cancel your plans. It probably won't take me twice as long. So let's see what we get from what. You're right there, Rex. I don't know if he's trying to look for attention or if he's... You're a good boy. Do you want to come up? Do you want to come here? Do you want to come here? Do it in a minute. Okay, well let's start with the nose. And first, I'm not going to really identify anything. I'm not going to really identify anything straight away. I'm just going to play around. One of the selling points of this glass, I will point out, is that you should be able to... So for instance, if I'm nosing this one, I have to put my nose right in there, whereas if I'm nosing this one, see? Apparently it helps you keep eye contact with whoever you're drinking with. I've never felt the need to keep eye contact, but maybe because I'm rude. Okay, well I'm going to go straight in with an observation. This glass allows the whiskey to be more intense. I poured them both from exactly the same bottle. Neither of them have had any water added, not even a droplet. This one. This one makes it a little bit more gentle. You're not getting such an intake with the whiskey. This one is very, very much in need of water. It's so intense. You can. It's undeniably Caol Ila, undeniable. But oh wow. Because it's more intense, I feel like I'm getting the flavours quicker. Do you know what? I actually am preferring the nosing with this glass. Why is that? I don't know, I'm not a scientist. What I shall do is, from here on, I'm going to do both. Because it's all very well being marketed to and told this does that. Hang on a second, I just want to check something. That actually fits. Just in case you're about to ask that. One step ahead of you. But I think it's important to know which is more enjoyable. So, double my chances of getting all the notes. Here we go, onto the nose. Well, with this one, Caol Ila 15 Unpeated Malt is creamy. Sweet. There are vanilla notes. This one concurs. I'm going to enjoy Caol Ila 15 more with this glass. Maybe because it has Caol Ila on the front. Maybe they know. Maybe they have unlocked this glass for me using a satellite. Illuminati. Don't mock it. They'll get you. This one's coming more into its own now. I was hoping it would open up quicker. I poured them at exactly the same, well not exactly the same time, I poured them, this one I poured like 2 seconds before this one. How long does it take to pour a glass? You know? Come on. It's a bit fruity. It's opening up a bit more again now with this one. Apple. Pear. Yeah. I think this one allows me to focus on flavours easier. This one gives me more, but at the same time. This one allows me to focus more, if that makes any sense. Probably not, but it does to me. And at the end of the day, I'm not even sure if I'm going to publish this video. I might just keep it on repeat on my TV. Practice and inspiration. Okay, it's getting sweeter now as well, so we're getting like toffee notes, salted toffee. I personally am preferring this. I like the intensity. Maybe I want to have a wide array to pick from. This was obviously cheaper than this as well. So, ooh, weigh it up. By the way, this isn't a glass review, this is actually a review of Caol Ila, but I seem to be getting sidetracked. You don't mind, do you? Salty, as I said. This whiskey is suited to this glass. I'm going to keep saying it. I'm not trying to offend anyone. I'm not trying to upset any companies or anything like that. I'm simply telling you, for me, your nose is different. Your nose may not look like it's been punched 20 times. Your nose might be quite nice looking. Maybe a different glass works for you. Maybe you like to smell your whiskey out of a bucket. Maybe that works for you. You know? Anyway, gonna rest them there for a bit, just for now, and I'm now going to move on to the palate in a similar fashion. No water being added yet. Stay there. Toilet break. Okay, so we're going to carry on now with Caol Ila 15 unpeated, and we're going to start doing some tasting using our palate. We're going to use 2 different glasses. And for those of you who are observant, you may notice that this time I'm holding this one in my right hand and this one in my left. See if that makes a difference. Wow. I'm not going to lie. 61.5%. You could have warned me, you know? Well, actually, they did warn me. It's right there on the bottle and the box, and I even said it. Believe it or not, I did get some flavours there. Only some. So water is needed. But, fool me once and all that. Let's see if we get anything more with this guy. 61.5%. Okay. Now I've done them both at 61 and a half. I have this to tell you. My tongue is numb. No, I'm joking. No, that's not really, it's a joke. And no offence to anyone who actually talks like that, it was just a joke. It was an impression of my tongue being numb. Alright, please, just calm down. Flipping it. Put the phone down, alright, don't phone a lawyer, just calm. Believe it or not, even at 61.5%, this glass here was softer for me. I believe another sales pitch that was used for this glass is the aerating process, the oxidisation of what is in the glass, allowing it to breathe at a greater speed. So we're at a point now where we're like, okay then, well let's see if water changes things for tasting and nosing. But we're going to do some more tasting because there we are, a bit like that. I'm actually going to add a bit more because 61.5. I need that to come right down. I mean, I need more. I'm going to try it there and see where we go. And this guy swells like that, just in case you were wondering. And this guy swells like that, just in case you were wondering. There, look at that. Okay. What is interesting is it glides in this glass more than it does that one. And I think it's because of the interior design, not of the room, of the glass. The way they put these 4 grooves on the inner wall, because this is a double walled glass. You can't warm this one up with your hand because the liquid is within. That's something else you may have noticed. But then, tasting, and see what we get again. So I will get back to the nose in a minute, but I'm curious now on the 61.5. Still a bit intense, but it allowed me to get more notes. So straight away we've got like citrus notes. We're talking like your orange peel, you know, a bit of like lime. It's very peppery, kind of like white pepper. Kind of like my pepper impression, by the way. Yeah, it's still sweet, spicy. Let's see what we get with this one. Right, okay. And it's not just in my head. Drinking from here, and they did have the same amount in, give or take of a mil. It just makes it a lot gentler. Is that a real word? Whatever. It makes it a lot smoother, a lot more welcoming inside the palate. And they've said it's because of the way it aerates, whatever, I don't know. Right or wrong, I don't actually know the science behind it. Not involved, not sponsored, not been asked to do this. But that one on the palate allowed me to get more. I was getting like chocolate. I mean, I said spice earlier. It's like a spicy kind of toffee, but yet salty kind of toffee. It's good in that sense. There are chocolate notes in there. I want to add a bit more water to this one to try and get it to a similar level. And it's my video, so I'll cry if I want to. Yeah. I don't want to bring it down too much, but 61. I suppose adding water to it helps it last longer, which you need to do, because this is like 90 something pounds. It's just under 100 quid. Well, 91, 92, 93, 94, something like that, around like that. It's nice though. Do some more tasting. Rolling that around the tongue now. That much water is a good way to have this. It's still very spicy. It's warm. The sweetness I would associate with brown sugar. That's interesting. It's unpeated, but actually it shouldn't really come as a surprise. This one is actually quite at the distant, like as you're finishing your palate. Thought we'd leave it up to this. As you're finishing your palate, you get like a distant kind of smoke, as it were. Like you're away off from the barbecue. Your friends have started without you. Can you really call them friends? Whatever. It was a long time ago. I've probably forgiven them by now, or have I? But as you get closer, you go, oh, I can smell that distant kind of smoke. That's what you've got there at the back. So, I think on the palate, surprisingly, and I did not expect this, this one gives more sooner. They both get there. They do both get there. But this one allows you to palatise, new word, is it? I don't know. Allows you to get more from the palate quicker. Quicklier. Faster. Fastiest. That is quite good for the palate. So far, I like the intensity for the nosing with no water. Good with the nosing, but it took a while to catch up, in my view. Please don't get angry, it's my view. Palate wise, the other way around. This one still caught up, it needed a bit more water to open it as much as that one. This one with the, apparently, according to the website and the videos I've watched, I've not spoken to anyone, but apparently, the way it's designed, with the air, silence. Groovy. Okay, yeah, adding water opens this up a lot more for the nose. Very good on the nose. I'd actually recommend adding water. Obviously try it, nose it without, but add water. Because you get so much more, so much easier. It's so much easier now. It was good before, but it was so intense, whereas this now is giving me just the right amount. Orange peel. Straight away there, citrus. The lime. The burnt wood. The char, kind of. I don't know if it's been charred at all, but I'm just getting carried away here. The smoke is distant on the nose as well. It's not enough smoke to go, ah, it's a smoky whiskey, but I can see it's there. I can smell it's there, I can't see it, I'm nosing it. It's still very sweet. I'm really sorry, but I must be doing something wrong. This gives me more on the nose than that. I don't hate these guys, I've been using these glasses for a while, but direct comparison, and I've given that a fair go. How many reviews have I done with those glasses now? Not those glasses, flipping out. With this glass here, I've done what, 4 reviews of that? Take me a lot longer. I have to do more preparation prior to the review for this. This is just me talking here. Why don't you spend your money on it and see what you think? Okay, for the finish. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to pour the whiskey into this one. There we go. I'll give you one final shot. In the defence of the glass, the more you have in there, the better it is for the nose. So once you start with this glass, I think what I didn't read on the website, which might want to be there, free advice, is once you get the glass full, nose when it's there, I don't know. But once you've gone past there to about here, stop nosing because you'll start disappointing yourself. There's more to it on the nose. However, this kind of glass doesn't even need that kind of intro. I don't have anything against these guys, and I will still use these glasses. I've got some friends coming over this weekend. Fair enough, I'm paying some people to come over this weekend, and when they come over, we'll have a whiskey night, and I will put the glass out. Which you guys prefer? Go around the table. I'll even put a bucket there, just in case there's somebody that likes that. Okay, well, now we're on the finish. It's nice, I like that finish. It's long, it lingers. There's vanilla, it's very spicy, very peppery. It's good, it's good. Bit of chocolate. It's quite warm. Makes me feel like I'm going to be okay. It could just be because of how much I've drunk, but no, there's nothing to that. It's because it's warm. Lingering. I've mentioned the chocolate is quite peppery. So, yeah, there's a note of like, I can still taste vanilla. So it's a nice little note to finish on. Who doesn't like a bit of vanilla at the end? So, yeah, that's what I've got for Caol Ila 15. Okay, so I have actually received That's some fan mail. Whisky Bloke, aka Max. Why do you bother? Your channel sucks. You don't know what you are on about. How do you have any subscribers? Love, Mum. So that's the first bit of fan mail I've had so far. But keep them coming. I'm always happy to hear from people. Yeah. I suppose I could finish this on a bit of a life advice. If life's getting you down, if someone's upsetting you, somebody's at you, you're at work and they're really, you know, going at you, what you need to do is you need to get a fork and hold it like that, you know, like that. And then the prongs, the fork itself, will make it look like that person's in prison. So, problem solved. Okay. So, Caol Ila, 15, they were my notes. That's what I was getting from this. Very good whiskey, actually delicious. I am going to finish the rest of this glass off after the review. If you haven't been there, haven't been to the distillery, go. It's great. Isla Distillery, it's on Isla, sorry, Portskeag. Some lovely scenery around the place. People are passionate. I do love going to a distillery where everyone's passionate. Hang on 1 second. I set a timer to let me know when my timer was up. That's my time. Okay guys, that has been another Dram Good review. I'm not going to draw a conclusion on those glasses, but I am going to say really enjoyed this one when it came to the nosing, and this one was quite good for the palate. But quite good, and you know, you've got to decide, is it worth 42 quid for two, I believe, which is the going price at the moment, when you could just do a tour at a distillery and get one for free. Whoa, did I just give away a secret? Maybe. But anyway, you decide. Have you tried these glasses yet? What do you think? I'm only doing this because somebody asked me, and I've not actually done a direct comparison in a review. If I'm honest, I have had better results with other whiskies, so in defence and all that, political correctness and everyone's cool. This might be ideal for certain whiskies, but I'm not being funny. You can't really go wrong with the Caol Ila 15 Unpeated. I really enjoy this whiskey. I'm a big fan. Yeah. I'm such a big fan, you might as well call me an aircon unit. But there we go. That was my Dram Good review. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to tell everyone about me. Come on guys, let's get famous. Don't you care? Don't care, whatever, say what you want. It's not about that. I'll see you on the next video. Yeah. You stay pretty.